Hello everyone, welcome to Easy Chemistry by Praveen. So today we are going to discuss about the topic is called as a isomerism. Already we completed the IUPSC nomenclature. What are the rules involved in the IUPSC nomenclature? Already we completed. Now we are going to discuss about the topic is isomerism. How many types of the isomerism is there? With a few example we will discuss. So first of all, what is meant by iso? Iso in the sense similar. So you can see the definition, same molecular formula. Isomerism in the sense same molecular formula. So molecular formula is same. Compounds having the same molecular formula but different type of the structure is called as a isomerism we are calling. If you see vapor density, molecular weight by 2, vapor density is also same. Vapor density is also same. Compounds having the same molecular formula but different structure is called isomers we are calling. We are calling it as a isomers we are calling. So at least physical or chemical properties, for example you can see A and B are the two structures. A and B are having the same molecular formula. That means number of the carbons, number of the hydrogens and other hetero atom other than the carbon hydrogens all are similar only. But structures is different. So that is called as a isomers, we are calling it as a isomers. So generally isomerism has been classified into two types. They has been classified. So first one is called as a structural isomerism. Structural isomers. Second one is stereoisomers. Stereoisomers. Structural isomers, stereoisomers. So here different IUPSC names. That means here we are not following the different IUPSC names will be there. Different IUPSC. Generally what we are using the IUPSC, same IUPSC rules we can follow here will be there. So again structural isomerism again classified into, it is 6 types it is classified. So first one is called as a chain isomerism. Everything will discuss separately. Next one, position isomerism. Third one, functional isomerism. Functional group isomerism or functional isomerism. Fourth one, ring isomerism. Ring chain isomerism. Fifth one, metamerism. Okay. Sixth one, tautomerism. So everything we will discuss separately. 6 type: chain isomerism, position isomerism, functional group isomerism, ring chain isomerism, metamerism, tautomerism. These are the main 6 types of the isomers. So again stereoisomers also again classified into 2 types. They are classified. Again it is classified into 2 types. So here one is called as a conformational isomerism. Second one is called as a configurational isomerism. Again this is classified into 2 types. They are classified. So one is called as a optical isomerism. Second one is called as a geometrical isomerism. So everything we will discuss separately. We will discuss. So now we will discuss about in this video we will discuss about the structural isomers we discuss. So 6 type of the structural isomers are there. So each and every 6 type of the isomers, that means chain isomers, position isomers, functional isomers, ring chain isomers, metamerism isomers, tautomerism isomers, we will discuss with the example that we are included in the previous IIT JEE NEET examinations also we are included. Let us see the first one, chain isomerism. First one we can see that chain isomerism. Chain isomerism. Chain isomers or chain isomerism, whatever it may be. So everything, whenever you are talking about the isomerism, chain isomerism, functional isomerism, positional isomerism, ring chain isomerism, metamerism, tautomerism, geometry, whatever it may be, first of all you have to remember that the anything it is having the compounds having the same molecular formula, it is having the same molecular formula. So same point we are returning the whenever we are writing the definition, compounds having the same molecular formula but different. The different comes no, there we are classified the different type. So here also you can write compounds having the same molecular formula. Compounds having the same molecular formula. Compounds having the same molecular formula but different. Our main point came here. Different. What is the different? Different branched chain, different parent chain, but different parent chain. Parent chain is different here. Compounds having the same molecular formula only, but here what will happen? It is having the different parent chain. So parent chain, that means main chain is there, no principal chain we are calling. That principal chain is different. Different parent chain only. You have to identify it is that only different parent chain. Parent chain is different. If you see example, you can understand very easily. You can understand. So for example, you can say, right, it is not a N. So how many carbons? 1, 2, 3, 4. So one parent chain I have drawn here. So you can see here also you can see. First of all, whenever you are writing this type of the compounds, first what we have to see? First our condition is compound having the same molecular formula. Any compound you are taking with their different molecular formula, they are not a isomers. Whenever you are talking about the isomers, they are having the same molecular formula. First of all, what we have to identify? First of all, we have to identify the same molecular formula we have to identify. So you see, first of all, how many carbons? 1, 2, 3, 4 carbons is there. 4 carbon, hydrogen, of course here 3 hydrogens, here 3 hydrogen, 3 plus 3 6. From childhood onwards, 3 plus 3 6 only, plus 2 is equal 6 plus 4 is equal 10. C4H10. Here also you can see 1, 2, 3, 4 carbons, H10. Molecular formula is similar. C4H10. Molecular formula is similar. But what is our condition? Different parent chain. Parent chain should be different. So here you can see the parent chain is having the 4 carbon. Having the 4 carbons is there here. Here you can see wherever you can give number 1, 2, 3. This is the parent chain. This is the parent chain containing the 3 carbons. Parent chain containing the 3 carbons. Same molecular formula. Molecular formula similar only. Number of the carbons is similar. Number of the hydrogens is similar in this structure. But what happens? Same molecular formula, but parent chain is different. Parent chain with the 4 carbons here. Here parent chain with the 3 carbons. So that means what? Difference came in the parent chain. The number of the parent chain. You can write different parent chains. So that's why this is called as a chain isomerism. The chain different, no parent chain. Always you have to remember the longest chain or principal chain, parent chain is different. So next one you can see that after the chain isomerism we can see the very easy that one positional isomerism or position isomerism. Short form में भी लिख सकते हैं position isomerism, PI short form, position isomerism. So what is mean by solution? What is our first point definition? Compounds having the same molecular formula. So compounds having same MF. That means what? Molecular formula. Compounds having the same molecular formula but different what is that one? What is that one? Compounds having the same molecular formula but different position of branches of functional group, but different position different in the position. That means they place position of functional group. Functional group position is different. That means compounds maybe in one compound first position, another compound second position, but similar molecular formula. Same molecular formula is similar, but what? Different in the position of the functional group. Here you should not include the carbon containing the functional group, you should not do. So not carbon containing the functional groups like OH you can take the halogen. So position of the functional group or position also of the substituents also you can take. Branches is there, no? Different branches you can take like that also. Position should be different, same molecular formula but different position only we should take. So see one example, we can understand very easily. Here also you can see first OH, So what is our first condition? Compounds having the same molecular formula first one. So 1, 2, 3. This is not a fourth carbon. Always remember, this is not a fourth carbon. For example, here COOH is there, CHO is there, then we can easily count it. But here what is there? Here OH group is there present here. This is the carbon. With the carbon, this functional group is attached. Here carbon is not present. Here you can see 1, 2, 3. You should not give the number like the 4. Should not give the number 4. Why? Because here what we have to see, carbon parent chain first we have to identify. So here there is no carbon is there, no. If the carbon is not there, you should not give the number. You should not do the number. So here you can see 1, 2, 3. So C3. If you see H8O, here also C3 H8O. Same molecular formula is present, but what happened here? First position alcohol group is present, here second position alcohol group is present. Compounds having the same molecular formula but different in the position of the functional group. Different position, they are occupied the different position of the branch. So here they are presented at the first carbon, here they are presented at the second carbon. OH similar, here also 3 carbons, 8 hydrogens, 1O. Similar. Compounds having the similar number of the atoms. That means similar number of the molecular formulas is different. But different in the position of the branches of the functional group or substituents. That is the different cases is there. So you can see another example. Always remember, you should not give the number OH. If the carbon containing the functional group only, you have to give the number. Then you should not give the number. M I have written. Similar. So give the number. You can give the number. How can you give the number? 1, 2, 3, 4. This is also carbon, no? 5 carbon. Up also will be there 5 carbon. Of course, this is also methyl will be there. Here also 6. Total 6 carbons are presented. Total 6. While counting the carbon, okay, that is the 6 carbon. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is also carbon. This is also carbon. So total if you see all 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Total how many? 6 carbons is there. Here also 6 carbons are presented. Total 6 carbons. Hydrogens if you see here 3, here 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So automatically 14 hydrogens will be there. Here also 14 hydrogens will be there. Here 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 hydrogens is there. So here you can see that second position methyl group is present. Second position what is there? Methyl group is present. So here if you see here 1, 2, 3 if you come like this, 1, 2, 3 if you come this. What is this? Third position methyl group is present. Methyl CH3. Methyl group is present. If you want mention also you can mention. So compounds having the same molecular formula is similar, but position of the branches of the different in the position of branches of the functional group are substituted. One example we have done with functional group. This is another example with the substituent or branches. Sorry. So here you can see. So you can see how to identify chain isomerism or position isomerism. There is a trick is there. How to identify whenever we have a confusion, how to identify whether it is the chain isomerism or functional isomerism. So A and B is the formula. What is the formula? A and B. What is meant by A? A in the sense number of carbons in parent chain. Number of carbons in parent chain. What is the number of the carbons in the parent chain? Not total formula. How many total molecule, total compound? How many molecules are not? How many carbons is not present? Number of the carbons in the parent chain you have to identify. Only parent chain. You can make star also. Parent chain. Number of the carbons in the parent chain. B, number of branches of carbon. Number of branches of carbon. Here also make a 1 star. Number of branches of the carbon. Only carbon branches we have to identify. Number of the. So what happened? For example, A, B are same number. What are the A, B we are taking? So these two numbers for the different element, different compounds. Sorry, different same. So whenever if you see the same, that is called as a positional isomerism. That means not AB of two different isomers. For example, A and B are the different molecules, different these are the isomers. These we can identify. For this we will take AB. For this also we will take AB. No? If the both are same, that is called as a position. Otherwise it is chain isomers. Always remember, not a similar. So small a, small b is the isomers. These are the two isomers. So these two isomers have we will identify na A and B. We will take A and B. For this also we will identify AND. For A also we will identify AB. For B also we will identify the AB. If these two numbers are same, this is position isomerism. Otherwise it is a chain isomerism. Different in the sense what? Different in the sense chain isomerism. So whenever we are doing the exercise, it's very easy. See one exercise, for example. So first give the number 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. First of all, got what by A and B identified. What is the A? Number of carbons in the total molecule or parent chain. Number of the carbons in the parent chain. So number of the carbons in the parent chain. Of course, molecular formula we can write C4H10 here. Here also C4H10. Already we have written. No need to write. If you see, you can easily identify 1, 2, 3, 4 carbons. 1, 2, 3, 4 carbons. Total molecule. First of all, we have to identify A and B. We have to identify. Here also A and B we have to identify. What is A? Number of the carbons in the parent chain. Number of the carbons in the parent chain, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 carbons in the parent chain. So 4. What is the B? B is nothing but the number of branches of a carbon. That means how many branches are forming from the carbon. Is there any branches are coming from the carbon? Is the carbon, is there any branch? No branch. Here from the carbon any branch? No. Here any branch? Here no. Any branch. Branch in the sense other than the parent chain, any chain is present, that is called as a branch. For example, if I written here like this is called as a branch from the carbon. Why? Because you should not count. So some student will say, sir, here one branch is there, here one branch is there. This is not the branch. That is called as a parent chain. This is called parent chain. Here branches is 0. So how much we got? We got the 40. We got. Here we can see 1, 2, 3. Number of the carbons in the parent chain. Parent chain. What is this? Parent chain like this direction. 1, 2, 3. Parent chain is 3 carbons. How many branches of the carbon? Branches of the carbon in the sense not included in the parent chain. That is the 3 one. So two are different. We got the value 40. We got the value 31. So these two are different. Then it is a chain isomers. This is called as a chain isomers we are calling. So next example we can see. While counting the carbon parent chain, you have to remember, you have to count the parent chain of the carbons only. You have to count. So next one you can see. Here OH. Here OH. So give the number 1, 2, 3. Here 1, 2, 3. So you can see same molecular formula. Molecular formula will be similar only. Why? Because 1, 2, 3 carbon, 1, 2, 3 carbon. So similar only will be there. So what is our value? AB value we have to identify. AB value we have to identify. So what is the A? Number of carbons in the parent chain. How many? 1, 2, 3. It is not a carbons. From the carbon only it is functional group is attaching. So how many? 30. 30. Here also number of carbon 1, 2, 3. So 3. How many branches? 0 branches. This is not a branch. This is attached to the second carbon. This is attached to the second carbon. Most important. This is not a branch. Most important. This is not a branch. It is attached to the second carbon. It is attached. So it is attached to the carbon. Otherwise we can write CH3 C. This is only no. OH. How can you calculate OH? It is a functional group. It is not attached. It is not a carbon. It is attached to the second carbon. Okay. So 30 we got the similar. So it is called as a positional isomerism. Position isomerism. If it is same, it is different. So like this we have to see. Next one you can see, identify the whether it is the position isomerism or chain isomerism. Here I am taking the different example. I am taking different example. Before that we discussed only without carbon containing the function group we discussed. Here carbon containing the function group. So once identify, of course molecular having the same molecular formula, because what I said, question only they mention among the following isomers which are the chain or position isomers. We have to identify chain isomerism or position isomerism. Once you try. So here you can see most of the student will make a mistake here. Generally they will give the number like 1 2 or 1 2 3, like this they will give. If you give the number 1 2 3 or 1 2 3, what means completely wrong. Why? Because carbon containing the function group is there. First we have to give the number to the carbon containing the functional group. That's why I have written it as the most important, carbon containing the function group. So 1 2 3 4. Here also 1 2 3 4. It also 5. They have written the 5. So here you can see, here how many carbons is there in the parent chain. Parent chain, how many carbons? A value how much? A, B we have to identify na? I have to calculate na? Here parent chain containing only the 4 carbon. Don't include at the branch. Parent chain containing only the 4 carbon. How many branches? On the second carbon it is having the 1 branch. It is having on the second carbon. This is the second carbon. From the second carbon only 1 branch. You should not consider this 1 carbon, this one. No, this only the 1 carbon. Again it is attached to the 1 carbon. So 1. So next one you can see 5 carbons. 1 2 3 4 5. Again this is the 1 carbon. So here you can see that one, like this you can identify. So 5 and 1. 5 1. So A, B values are different. Whenever if you see the different, this is called as a chain isomers. This is called chain isomers. Always remember, carbon containing the functional group. Remember, carbon containing the functional groups are present. That time you have to give the time you should include the carbon containing the function group in the main chain, in the principal chain. You have to include it. So okay, next one you can see the metamers, metamerism or metamers. So what is the similar definition? First line, metamerism or metamers. Compounds having the same molecular formula. Compounds have same molecular formula, but different. What is the different? But different position. What is this one? But compounds having the same molecular formula but different position of atoms, position of atoms or groups. Position of the atoms or groups either side of bridge functional group. Seeing the definition, it is looking like difficult. For example, you can see this is a function group. This function group, here one atom is there, here one atom is there. Here are some number of atoms, here number. For example, here 3, here 2, here 2, here 3. So some number will be there. This means what? Compounds having the same molecular formula. For example, here only I am taking. Compounds having the same molecular formula, but different position of atoms are grouped either side of the bridging functional group. Bridging functional group in the sense the functional group is making the two atoms together, holding the two atoms together. These atoms, because of this function group, these two atoms are held together, right? So by taking one example, we can see. So metamers. Identified. Is this metamers or not? First of all, identified. What is the definition? Compounds having the same molecular formula but different position of branches or position of groups of atoms either side of the bridging functional group. Here you can see NH is present around NH left side. Some groups of atoms is there, some groups are atoms are there. NH right side also some groups or atoms are present. Here also see same functional group. Here also some number of the groups. Here also some number of the groups or atoms are present. So here compounds having the same molecular formula, but position of the groups or atom either side should be different. So total atoms should get be equal. That is all. So here how many carbons? Here 1. Here you can see the 2 carbon. Left side how many carbons? 2 carbon. Right side how many carbon? Here carbon. Here carbon. How many carbon? 2 carbon. Total 4 carbons. 4 carbons are present. Left side 2 carbons, right side 2 carbons is presented. 2 plus 2 is equal 4. Always from childhood onwards we know 2 plus 2 4. Here you can see 1 2 3. So left side how many carbon? 3 carbon. Right side how many? 1 carbon. So 3 plus 1 what? 4. 3 plus 1 you can write now 4. How can you write? 2 plus 2 or 3 plus 1. That means what? The number of atoms attached around either side of the functional group is different. That's simple. But total number of atoms or groups should be similar. So this is only we are calling it as a metamers we are calling. So whenever if you see the, for example, one isomers you are saying, you are confusing whether it is the chain isomerism or position isomerism or meta isomerism. Here is the priority. First meta, followed by the chain, followed by the position isomerism. PCM. Okay. First of all, we have to give the priority to the meta, later chain, least position. That we have to give the position. We have to identify. So next example we can see. Ketone. Ketone I am taking. Okay. Chalo. Left side, right side. Left side, right side. 1, 2 carbons. 1, 2 carbon. 2 plus 2, 4. Here 1, 2, 3. 3 carbon. Right side, 1 carbon. So what is this? Metamers. Left side, right side both will be similar, no? Metamers will be there. Next one you can see the functional isomers. Functional isomers. Functional Either side, whatever it may be, it is joining. Number should be similar. Functional group isomerism or functional isomers. Functional isomers. So compounds having the same molecular formula but different in the attached different functional groups. Compounds having the same molecular formula. See here. Compounds having the same molecular formula but different functional groups. Those are called functional isomers we are calling. So let us take one example. Okay, N I have done ketone. Ketone I have taken. Here double. Here OH. Here double bond. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 carbons. Number of hydrogens also you can check. 1 oxygen. Here double bond. Only double bond, not oxygen. Only double bond. So 3, 2, 5, 9. Here also 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 9. Okay, see, number of the molecular formula is similar. Molecular formula is similar. But what is this? What is the functional group? This functional group is a ketone. We know the RC double bond R. Ketone. Here what is this? Alcohol. Alcohol. Here it is also prefix to functional group. Alkene. Ene. This is also functional group. These two compounds having the same molecular formula. These two compounds having the same molecular formula. But here ketone is present. Here ene is present. Here alcohol is present. So what is functional group? Functional compounds having the same molecular formula but different functional group, not position. Different functional group. Completely functional group is different. So if you see some important functional group, alcohol is present in one compound, ether is presented. Maybe chances are. So important functional group, alcohol and ethers are the chances are there to become a functional isomers is there. Okay, that means you can see ROH, ROR. Okay, similar type. Second one you can see acid and ester. Acid in the sense RCOOH, RCOOR. Chances, it is not a confirm, but chances are more. That means whenever if you see the acid and ester, more chances are there to become a functional isomers. To functional isomers, there are more isomers is there. Next one, cyanide. Of course you know cyanide and isocyanide. Isocyanates are the present in the one group. Most chances are there to become a functional isomers. Next one, diene and ane, of course. Fifth one you can see similar group, aldehyde and aldehyde. Aldehyde or CHO, ketones or C double bond O or. Chances high to become a functional group are there. So let us discuss some examples. Most of the cases, whatever it is, most of the cases, the group of the functional groups are becoming functional isomers. So you can see here identify NH. So here carbon Okay, you can see here. Here I will keep NH2. I will keep. Here I will give NH. I am keeping it here. So these are the isomers or not isomers. First of all, we have to say isomers are. So functional isomers are not. Functional group you have to see the functional group you have to see. So you can see that NH is there, NH2 is there, primary amine or secondary amine, whatever it may be functional. But if you see here, 1, 2, 3, 4 carbons is there. Here you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 carbons is there. So if the carbon number is different, in the sense it is not a isomers. First of all, we have to see the what is our condition. Function, whatever it may be, either functional, metamers, whatever it may be, they should be a molecular formula should be a similar. OH, here ketone. These two are isomers, functional isomers are not. Functional isomers. Carbon, carbon, carbon. We have to see. Carbon, 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 carbon. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 carbons. One double bond, one double bond. Oxygen, oxygen. Of course. Compounds having the same molecular formula. Here you can see that if you want to write CH2, 1, 2, 3. Here hydrogens. Here 1, 2. So H2. Here 1, 2. Here H2. Here also you can see CH3, CH2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right. 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4 carbons. 1, 2, 3, 4 carbons. So 3, 6, 7, 8 carbon. So C3H8O, C3H8O. Both are having the same molecular formula they are having. But you can see here it is the alcohol is present. Here it is the ketones is present. Different functional groups is present, but the same number of the carbon atoms, same number of the hydrogen atoms, same number of the oxygen atoms. Molecular formula is same, but different functional groups are attached. So one is alcohol, one is called as a ketone. So these are the functional isomers. Functional isomers. Okay. Next example you can see. HC double bond O CH3. CH3 C double bond O CH3 COOH. CH3 COOH. So you can see number of carbons 1, 2, 1, 2 carbons, 3 plus 1, 4 hydrogen, 4 hydrogen, 1 oxygen, 1 oxygen you can see. So here it is a, what is this group? Aldehyde group. What is this? Acid. COOH is a acid. Sorry, one O is there. CH3 COOO. What is this? CH3 is ester. This is the acid. The second carbon. One carbon. Ester and same molecular formula. Formula is same. Number of the carbons is same. Number of hydrogens is same. Number of oxygen is same. But here ester functional group is attached to the first carbon. Here acid functional group is attached to the first carbon. That is the different in the function group. Next one you can see tautomerism. Next you can see tautomerism. So tautomerism in the sense intramolecular proton transfer. That means one H plus should be transferred within the molecule. Within the molecule only H plus should be transferred. So tautomerism is nothing but the intramolecular within the molecule intramolecular proton transfer. H plus we can call proton transfer. That means one place H will be there, one molecule, another place the same H will be there, another places. So this is also called as a desmotropism. We are calling desmotropism. cryptoprism, right? Protoprism, heliotropism we are calling. So here, what are the conditions? Any conditions are there for the tautomerism? So tautomerism condition should be there. 1,3 system should be there. We can see 1,3, 1,2, 1,5. What is meant by 1,3, 1,2? For example, you can take one molecule CH3, C double bond O CH3. What is this? First we have to identify the functional group. Hold the functional group. Just hold the functional group. After holding the functional group, left side, right side, identify is there any carbon is there. What is the first step? First we have to hold the functional group. We have to hold. After holding the functional group, after choosing the functional group, left side, right side, any carbons are presented. Of course, carbons are present. Carbons are there. So, functional group left side carbon, right side carbon are called as a alpha carbons. We are calling alpha carbons. Alpha carbon. For example, here it is there. Any carbon is there. That is not called as a alpha carbon. Functional group adjacent to the carbon, that means the functional group attached to the first carbon, the first carbon which is attached to the functional group. Okay, functional group containing the carbon. So you should not identify like this. This is the one functional group. No, ketone functional group here. This ketone functional group, one carbon is attached to. This is called alpha. Either side you can choose. This is not alpha. This is no. Either side you can choose alpha. Alpha you choose. So alpha carbon containing the hydrogens are called what we are calling alpha hydrogens. Alpha hydrogens we are calling. So here in this case 1,3 we will discuss. Before that you have to remember, whenever the any two compounds are you are saying a tautomerism, any carbons are exhibiting the tautomerism, the alpha carbon should have the sp3 hybridized. Alpha carbon, only alpha carbon. Alpha carbon should be sp3 hybridized. If it is sp2, it is not tautomerism. Alpha carbon sp, not tautomerism. sp3 alpha carbon should be there. So the alpha carbon, whatever the alpha carbon is there, they should contain alpha hydrogen. That means hydrogen should be there. The carbon is there, alpha hydrogen should be there. Either it is left side, right side of the either side of the functional group. Functional group, first we have to hold the functional group. Left side, right side you can see sp3 hybridized or sp3 hybridized. That is the alpha carbon should contain the hydrogens or not. If the both cases are satisfied, that is only called as a tautomerism. So one example you can see, better understanding. This is only I am taking CH3, C double bond O, CH3 I am taking ketone. Just to whenever we see, just to write the expanded section, that is easy to understand. Hydrogen, carbon, hydrogen, hydrogen, carbon, double bond O, carbon, hydrogen, hydrogen, and hydrogen. Just we have written. Hold the functional group. Hold the functional group. Identify the functional. Either side of the carbon, what we are calling alpha carbon, alpha carbon. This is called as the alpha hydrogens. This is called as the alpha hydrogen. Of course, carbon containing the carbon, alpha carbon containing the hydrogen. Hydrogen is presented. But what is the condition? The alpha carbon should be a sp3 hybridizer. How will sp3 hybridizer? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 sigma bonds is there. That is called sp3 hybridization. We have already learned in the UPSC nomenclature. As Rakna, 3 sigma bonds sp2, 2 sigma bonds sp. Already we learned no. So 4 sigma bonds are presented sp3. Here also 4 sigma bonds is presented. That is called sp3 hybridization. Both the conditions it is satisfied. First we have to hold the function group. Either side of the carbon is there. First we have to identify carbon is there. Just to give the name alpha. Containing the alpha, it is sp3 hybridized or not. First we have to identify hydrogen are presented. Either side. For example, these carbons sp3 hybridized alpha hydrogen is present. This side is not there. Alpha hydrogen is not there. Alpha carbon is not there. No need. Any one side, either side, any one side, alpha carbon should be there. Alpha hydrogen should be there. Then only it is a tautomerism. It is exhibiting now. Yes, it is exhibiting the tautomerism. It is exhibiting. Any one side, no need. This side, no need. For example, I have written here H. I have written. Is it exhibiting the tautomerism? Of course, it is exhibiting because it is containing the alpha carbons, sp3 hybridized carbons, and the next one you can see CH3 C double bond OH. Is it is exhibiting tautomerism? Expand the structure. Hydrogen, carbon, hydrogen, hydrogen, carbon, double bond O. You can write up also, you can write it. It's not a problem. Held the functional group here, there is no alpha carbon. Here alpha carbon is present. sp3 hybridized, of course, 1, 2, 3, 4 sigma bonds. Of course, we can say sp3 hybridized. Alpha hydrogen is present. Alpha hydrogens. Alpha carbon containing the hydrogens only we are calling alpha hydrogens we are calling. Okay, this is the one of the examples. So you can see the next example. H C double bond OH. Exhibiting tautomerism. Either side, left side, right side, there is no alpha hydrogens. Alpha carbon. If there is no alpha carbon, how it is exhibited the sp3 hybridized carbon? No. Next example you can see cyclohexane. Cyclohexane I am taking. How to identify? First, hold the functional group. Okay, left side one carbon is there. So this is called as a alpha carbon. Here methyl group is present. Here methyl group is present. This side carbon, this side carbon. Doesn't have the alpha hydrogens. This doesn't have alpha hydrogen. See here. First hold the functional group. Okay. See the carbon. Right side. Alpha carbon. 1, 2, 3, 4 carbon. It is sp3 hybridized. But what happened? No hydrogens. Oh, alpha hydrogens are present. So it is attached to the CH3, it is attached to the CH3, it is attached to the carbon. Okay. You can see this side. Here carbon is there. Okay. Here you can see one here carbon, carbon. Here hydrogen, here hydrogen. How many sigma bonds? 1, 2, 3, 4 carbon. Alpha hydrogen, sp3 hybridized. Alpha hydrogens are present, right? One hydrogen also is there. Alpha hydrogen. They are saying alpha hydrogen. Only one hydrogen is presented. That alpha carbon. It is falling. Yes, it is falling. Left side, right side doesn't have, but left side it is having. So it is following the tautomerism. It is tautomers. Okay. Next example you can see. Keto and enol form. Keto and enol. Enol form. Keto and enol form. What is keto and enol conversion? So for example I am taking here keto and enol conversion. Also you can see the tautomers. You can see tautomerism. Interconversion. These I am changing. So for example you can see here 1, 2, 3. This is the carbon. No, carbon in the sense here hydrogen, here hydrogen, here hydrogen should be there. Okay. Just I am written in the expanding system. Here I am not showing the all the hydrogen. I am showing only the one hydrogen in this structure. I am showing only one hydrogens. In the sense remaining two hydrogens are there, but I am showing only one hydrogens. I am showing. Okay. Here what will happen? 1, 2, 3. Third carbon containing. Third carbon containing. So we have to give the number here. Carbon is there. Okay, first of all, here how we will give the number, in the sense the functional group is there, no? Oh, you can give like that: 1 2 1 2 3, either side you can give ketone form like this. There is no particular rules, IUPAC nomenclature rules, there is no. Function keto is presented here, 1 2 is there, just either side give the 3. So here what we have to do here, this H proton transfer, no, this proton will go and attach it to the oxygen, double bond shifted to the 2 3 carbons, it will shifted. Understand na? So what is that? Thirds groups, from the third carbon, hydrogen shifted from the third carbon to the first two carbons. 1 2 carbon is, it is shifted. So, and now what will happen, whenever the hydrogen is shifted to here, the double bond is shifted in between the 2 and 3 position. Hydrogen transfer, H plus transfer from the third carbon to the 1 2 carbon, 1 2 position, third carbon to the 1 2 position, that we have to show, no, 1 2 position. Double bond is shifted from 1 2 position to 2 to 3 positions, like this. Same, no, 1 2 3 carbon, so similar number OH. Here it is ketone is present, here ol is there, here it is ene is there, that's why they are written enol. Similar thing, simple thing. So another example we can see, easily understand. See here, I am taking the one ketone, I am taking here 1 2 3 3, there is no specific rules. So what is our condition? Any one of the hydrogen, any here side, this side, so I am taking the third hydrogen, I am taking third hydrogen is shifted to the 1 2 position, third hydrogen is shifted to the 1 2 position, 1 2 position containing the double bond shifted to the 2 3 position. Rearrangement, nothing but rearrangement. So now you can write, here a double bond will come, here OH will come, that's it, simple. Keto and enol, here ene is there, here OH is there, ol, that's why we are saying that it is the enol form we are saying. Okay, this is about the 1 3 system, 1 3 system, 1 3 system tautomerism. First position, third position. Second one, if you see 1 5 system, 1 5 system, if they are asking about in case of fails of the 1 3 system fails of 1 3 system fails, tautomerism, 1 3 system fails. So for example, alpha carbon doesn't contain the hydrogen, but the fifth position contains the carbon containing the hydrogens. Can we call it as a tautomerism? See one example. CH3 CH double bond CH C double bond O H. First of all, we have to identify the function group. This is called as a alpha carbon. This is there is no alpha carbon, is not present. What is our condition? Alpha carbon should be sp3 hybridized. It should be contain the hydrogen. Of course, it is alpha hydrogen. Of course, hydrogen. Alpha hydrogen is there. Alpha carbon hydrogen. But whatever the sp3, it is not sp3. It is a sp2. 1, 2, 3. 3 sigma bonds in there. It is a sp2 hybrid. 1, 2, 3. 3 sigma bonds is there. sp2. So in the sense, it is not from the tautomerism. That means what? 1 3 system is fails. 1 3 system here failed happen. That time what we have to choose? fifth carbon you have to choose. First means 1. Here it is the 1. Just now we have seen the example, no? 2, 3. Shifting of the hydrogens and double bond is shifted here. Just now we have seen, no? Hydrogen shifted to here, and third position to the first position it is shifted, and the first position to the second position double bond is shifted. Enol and ketone form. That is only we are discussing. 1 3 position, 1 3 position, 1 3 system. This is only 1 with respect to of the third carbon is the alpha carbon with respect to of the 1 here in this example. Okay, 3 4 5. If it is fails, fifth carbon also sp3 hybridized. Don't get confused. Fifth carbon also sp3 hybridized. Fifth carbon also containing the alpha hydrogens. Then also it is following the tautomerism. See, they have given the one example. Either side alpha, one side alpha carbon is not there, one side alpha carbon is present, alpha hydrogen is also present, but main condition is sp3 hybridized. It is not sp3 hybridized. That means what? Give the number like this: 1 2 3. 1 3 system phase. Generally 1 2 3. If you give either side any alpha hydrogens present, any carbon is presented, we can see the carbon, alpha carbon is presented, we can see alpha carbon should be sp3 hybridized, alpha carbon should have the hydrogen, then we can say that yes, it is following the tautomerism. For example, if it is phase, why? Because of course alpha carbon is presented on the left hand side, alpha hydrogen is presented, but it is not a sp3, it is sp2. That time you can go with the fifth carbon. Fifth carbon also sp3 hybridized. Fifth carbon also alpha containing the hydrogen also. You can call it as you can follow. It is following the tautomerism. It forms the tautomerism. So here you can see it is a sp3 hybridization. It is not alpha, but it is the sp3 hybridization. When it is the sp3 hybridization. Why? Because it is from the 4 sigma bonds. No, that's why it is following. That time 1 3 system fails. That time you can choose the 1 5 system also. You can see. For example, in some cases, 1 2 system also you can call it as a tautomerism. 1 2 system. So for example, H C triple bond N, H C triple bond N, 1 2. So you can see here transfer of the hydrogen from the here 1 2 3, one position to the third position, double bond shifted to the third position to the second position, whatever it may be, it is similar only we will get. So now you can get you can write like this also. You can write H double bond, arrow you can show C, otherwise you can see interconversion. This symbol is indicating that the interconversion. H is attached to here, H N plus triple bond carbon. It is shifted to the carbon side, that's why we have written here. Okay, so you can see whatever it may be in the tautomerism forms, whatever it may be, the sigma bonds, pi bonds and lone pairs are similar. Sigma bonds, pi bonds and lone pairs are similar only. It is shifted, no, double bond shifted here, Cn in between the Cn, Nc, shifting has happened, that's it. Hydrogen is transferred, bond is shifted to the between the carbon, here carbon nitrogen, but here nitrogen to the carbon, similar thing. Whatever it may be, in tautomerism, number of the sigma bonds and the number of the pi bonds will be similar will be there. So see one example. Carbon is there, C double bond O, C, hydrogen, 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 hydrogen. We are returning the enol form. I am returning the 1 2 3. This hydrogen are shifted to here. In the whatever the internal transfer of the proton. Proton is transferred within the molecule only, it is transferred. So C O H double bond carbon hydrogen, hydrogen, carbon, hydrogen, hydrogen, hydrogen. Count the sigma and 5 bonds. So oxygen here, 2 lone pairs are present. Here oxygen is there. Oxygen. Here also enol form. Here OH. You can see how many? 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 lone pairs. Here how many? 2 lone pairs. Here how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 sigma bonds, 1 pi bond. Here also 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 sigma bonds, 1 pi bond. That means in the whether it is the ketal form, enol form, internal changing of the tautomerism, transfer of the internal transfer of the H plus also, there is no change in the sigma and pi bond is changing. So next one you can see the ring chain isomerism. Last one, ring chain isomerism. Ring chain isomerism. Ring chain isomerism. What is ring chain isomerism? Isomers or isomerism? Isomers. So here molecular formula is same. Molecular formula is same. But here what happened? One compound is ring and another compound is chain. Another compound is chain. Here you can see a ring chain. That means 2 compounds they have given. Compounds having the same molecular formula, but one should be a ring, another should be a chain. You can see cyclopropane. Okay, ring form it is there. So here 1, 2, 3 carbons. So here also 3 carbons is there. Here also 3 carbons. Molecular formula. So here hydrogen. Here you can see hydrogens. Here 2 hydrogens. So what? C3H6. Here 1, 2, 3. C3. Here 3. Here 3. Here 2. Here 1. C3H6. Same molecular formula. Molecular formula is same. But what happened? One is ring, one is chain. So next one, whenever if you see the same compound, some similar, if you want to the priority order, first you have to give to the ring chain, followed by the tautomerism, followed by the functional, followed by the meta, chain and positional isomerism. This is the priority order. So thank you for watching this video. So next video we will discuss about the different type of the isomers. We discuss stereo isomers, that we will discuss. So thank you.